there was a lot of controversy on Twitter.
The standards that we've set in that change room is crazy.
What has it helped him in? Tell me.
Every ground we go to, we're just gonna go and conquer.
Saudi money speaks.
Yeah.
I had a identity crisis in it. So like, brother, you fluff man's pillow in it. You just proved it there. So it's calm in it. It's calm, bro.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
Ryan.
Hello and welcome back to Playmakers episode 7. I'm the host V10, and today we got a special episode for you, a Christmas special. But I'm gonna start by introducing my panel to the left.
Patrick Jane, consultant from California. Sorry, I'll go again. Yes, guys. Patrick Jane, consultant from California.
Brother,
What is he on?
He asked us to.
You asked me to introduce myself.
Hold on. This guy.
I go by what I want to go by.
This guy has asked us to be serious so we can leave early. You're not even. Who are you, bro?
That's why he was
I am
itching to
Patrick
start,
Jane.
you know, because he thought I know what I'm gonna say.
I'm Patrick Jane.
Why?
Because I'm a consultant from California for CBI, the Californian Bureau of Investigation.
Alright, cool. I'm Chris Brown.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm joking. It's Bagsman Bassett.
Right. Oh, I've said who I am. So let's just move on to our special guest.
Okay, we have a special guest with us today.
Yes.
I'm going to introduce him as the Whyteleafe captain, as the Allstar showcase interim gaffer, non-league, very seasoned.
The bailiff.
The bailiff.
Hashtag no entry.
Hashtag no entry. We love this. Yeah. He's out in Whyteleafe getting Saudi money. It's none other than Helge.
Hey.
You say it, my brother.
Appreciate it.
So, obviously, it's a pleasure to have you on as our first guest. How's Christmas? How's it treating you this season?
This season.
Yeah,
This season.
Christmas season, isn't it?
Boy, it's a graft, innit? You know what I'm saying? Christmas, man. You know what? It just literally just come up and surprised me still.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's one of them ones man's just been grinding out here, innit? You know what I'm saying? So
But how about the Whyteleafe season? Obviously, promotion last year. Looking to make it back to back this year.
yeah, man, for sure. I mean, that's the goal, innit? But it's not easy, innit? No promotion's easy, innit? So we've come across a lot of roadblocks during the way. But, you know, we're only halfway through, innit? So we still got a lot of work to do, but I still do believe that we will get promoted.
And
Where are you in the league?
We're top at the moment,
My boy.
but we've got couple teams. Right now, the league is freakish. Right now, it's like 3 teams right now.
Freaky league.
I'll give it a rundown right
I like
now.
it
So
like that, yeah.
AFC Whyteleafe are
Freaky free.
Freaky free still.
Threesomes. Good.
Oh, yeah.
so
yeah.
they're top of the league right now on goal difference. Red Hill have 2 games in hand and they're on the same amount of points, and then Jersey Bulls have 5 games in
I
hand.
always hear that. Is that the team in the island?
Yeah.
They're unbeaten still. Yeah,
They should
yeah.
play. They should have.
lost the game yet.
They still ain't lost the game. No,
They should have their own
League,
tournament,
yeah,
own
that's
Are they
league.
good?
They're all right still.
No, it's a yes or
Obviously-
no.
Yes, they're good,
Thank you.
but they're not better than us.
So when you played them, what was the score?
We lost 1-0 to them.
So they are better.
Was it at your home ground or
Yeah, it was at home. We lost 1-0.
Up the Bulls.
Again, it was a freakish game. We absolutely peppered them. They got a goal against the run of play, but they defended like men that day. Not gonna lie, I'll give hats off to them. They defended like men, like throwing bodies in front of the ball. We just couldn't score that. It was just a freak game.
Couldn't penetrate them.
So was it
Couldn't
like a
penetrate
yeah.
them, no.
was it like a professional? Like what's their style? Would you say that are they?
You know what? They're football inside.
Yeah.
They're football inside, and
Freaky football.
they've been absolutely slapping teams in the league. Like we're talking 7s and 8s, 6s. They've been slapping teams.
Slapping like fully, not conceding as well.
Proper. Like they don't
Hardly.
concede much.
It's like
They don't-
6s, 9s,
yeah,
6s,
they
9s.
don't concede much. It's like when we played them, they changed everything. They just banked up, bare bodies behind the ball, and yeah, they were like.
Do
break us
most
down.
clubs do that when they play against you, though?
Yeah. We've come up against practically every game at home. The majority have been low blocks.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones where if you're gonna come and try to play football against us, you're going to lose.
Yeah. So you don't blame them.
So I take it you lot play ball, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we try to.
No, but you were
Yeah,
more playing side.
yeah.
So Jersey Bulls have played 20, won 16, drawn 4, scored
ain't lost.
60. They ain't lost.
Scored 60.
Scored 60 in 20 games, so that averages,
Like 3 games, 3 goals.
yeah,
3 goals a
that's
game.
yeah, 3 goals a game, which is decent. And they've only conceded 11, so they look like the team to kind of beat in the league, even though they're in third.
I'm not gonna lie. This is what I was saying earlier. Jersey should play in their own league in their little island. Just make a league there and just win it there.
Like Guernsey.
Yeah, because that's long, bruv.
But at some step, you're going to have to make the
No,
transition. innit?
respectfully, no disrespect. Yeah, step
5.
5, getting a plane to go play against someone, brother. Please.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's
No, I hear
experience.
it. I
It's
hear
experience.
it. But like, I'll talk from experience as well because I've played whatever level like that as well. I couldn't be away from home or work or family, whatever. That takes 2 days, let's say, yeah, give or take. No.
Saudi money speaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to get onto that.
Yeah.
But just to round up this league, out of Red Hill and Jersey Bulls, Helgs, which team would you say you kind of...
More threatening.
Yeah, more threatening to you.
Jersey.
Jersey, so they're the better
Jersey,
team.
Jersey are the better team, yeah. But
Sorry, just saying that. I saw you tweet something with someone online. What was that about?
That's what I was going to say.
The
yeah.
Whyteleafe. Someone said
About
something.
the
I don't know
flags
what it
and
was.
that.
I didn't see it properly.
Flags.
oh, the flags.
I just saw you reply on Twitter, on X now. Let's say.
Alright.
And I
So
thought, let
you
me ask
obviously, for guys that don't know, so yeah, the corner flag thing, when we started, we didn't even start at the beginning of the season. So it was, how did it even start? We was on a decent away run. So I think we were just playing, and then we realized we was on 6 straight away wins. And it was rah. From now on, every ground we go to, we're just going to go and conquer. So
They're Cornerflags.
we're just conquering. So basically what we've been doing, is you see how the Vikings will just go around and just conquer everything. So we'll be every ground we went to,
And you win.
we win.
You get the flag.
We take the corner flag and say, yeah,
What, put it in the middle?
put it in the middle, and then obviously celebrate around the corner flag, and then we'll rename the club. So we'll just add
Rename
either.
the club. It's mental.
You'll
Rename
rename
the
the club or rename it the club?
No, so we'll be let's just say,
Come on,
for
can we have some
example,
examples?
so the last week, Saturday just gone, we went to Abbey Rangers, beat them 5-2, and basically, before the game, we'll just be okay, what we're gonna call this? What we're gonna call this club after we conquer it? And then we'll go there and we'll just be thinking. So we said, we're gonna call them Abbey. We're gonna call this club Whyteleafe. So after the game, now we win. Then obviously, we're Whyteleafe and that. But the funny thing is, this is where the whole madness has happened. We've been rattling teams with this corner flag thing for a while, innit? So now after the game, people now know that we're after a corner flag after the away game.
They're taking it off
They're
quick.
running. I saw a race
Listen.
Gondo and someone else racing to go Cornerflag.
This
Where they're sprinting.
This is why it was funny, because
Gondo.
after the game, the game wasn't even done yet. And I'm seeing subs walking towards the corner flag before the referees blow for the final whistle. And then the referee's blowing the final whistle now. And the gaffer's walking on the pitch and he's like, go get the corner flags. Go get the corner flag. So then everyone screamed, Gondo, go get the flag.
Sprinting.
So then that's where you see the video where Gondo's sprinting with another player to get the corner flag, innit?
Did you get it?
But,
Yeah.
yeah, of course he got it, bro.
Gondo's fortunate.
Bro, yeah, he's off still. But yeah, man, it's just been rattling, man. But the funny thing is, obviously, we lost our first away game, was it a couple weeks ago, away at Tooting and Mitcham. And it was funny, they started collecting their own corner flags at home and parading their own flags. And we're like, bro, that's not the point of it. You know what I'm saying? You defended your castle, innit? All done, innit? And that's the thing with us. When we lose, we're not bitter.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? Hats off. You done your thing. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We'll never be one to come on social media, or our managers will never come online and slate. Or
You don't
berate
lost
the
to
club.
Tooting.
Oh, bro, that was just a crazy game, man. Hit the post and bar 4 times, missed 2 penalties.
Yeah?
Yeah, missed 2
Who's on
penalties.
pens?
in that
Who's
same
on
game. I'm on pens now.
Who was on
missed
pens?
the pens?
No, say it.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
You can go online and check. You can go and check.
Our number 9's Mr. Pens. You have to go and check. I'm not doing that. You can go check. Do your research.
Boys, we'll be back for a quick interval. V.
Get them 9s up. Get them 9s up now.
Let's find out, shall we? Okay, cool. Let's move into non-league. Obviously,
Sorry.
Helgs, you know about non-league well. How many years you been playing non-league?
About 14, 15
14,
years.
15 years. What's your relationship with it? Obviously, you're still playing there. Is there a love-hate? Yeah. That's a stretch. Though.
If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But do you mind? How old are you now, Helge?
32.
It's a long time
since
still.
the age of 18.
Shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
I see everyone in non-league, and it seems like most people that are in there kind of have this love-hate relationship with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are you one of those like you kind of love it but hate it, or you love it, or
You have to, like, I can't hate it. And the reason why I don't hate it is because at the end of the day, I'm grateful I'm playing football. Okay. And I'm grateful that I'm earning money playing football. You know, not many people can say that. Mm-hmm. You know, like, if that's the case, just go and play Sundays. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where you just got to accept non-league for what it is. I've had madnesses that has happened in my career in non-league. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't sit and dwell on it, because then what happens to me? Yeah. I'll just fall off. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where I can tell you for free, there's so many players who have been dealt wrong in non-league, and it's killed them because of how random it is. It's not as structured as people want it to be, and it will never be that. That's why it's non-league. You're a semi-pro team, you train twice a week. It's not going to be full-time. So when you are in non-league, you got to accept the fact that everything is part-time. And again, because there's no contracts and there's non-league, you could be playing well one week, next week you see a player on loan from a professional team that comes in your position. What are you going to do then? Because that's the game. At the end of the day, it's still a results business, you know, and managers are going to do what they need to do to win a football game. Now, my problem with non-league is that it's very snaky. And I'm talking from managers to players, like, there's a lot of difficult conversations that need to be had, and most managers would avoid having it.
And deal with it wrongly because of that.
Exactly. And that's that's the biggest problem with non-league.
The problem.
communication?
The communication side of things.
What's your favourite position?
The position I play now.
No, in the bedroom. I mean, sorry, wrong pod.
No, like, genuinely. Like, has it changed? Like, as you get older, obviously, sometimes it changes.
Do you
like,
know
have
what?
you always wanted to be
in
the
the
position you're
early
playing now?
stages of my career,
Centre mid.
I had a identity crisis in it. So, like, I started off as a left back, but that's because I just wanted to get in and get games. So I was playing fullback for like the first 2 years. Then when I went Bromley, I was playing centre half. Then from there, it's only when I met Harry Hudson back at Whyteleafe, this was like a good 7 years into my non-league career. I started off at centre back, and then you realise, I'm not a centre back. Like, as much as I'm comfortable on the ball, a decent defender, I didn't have that aggression, like, to just push the ball back.
So where did he play you?
A couple of games after that, put me centre mid, and then literally.
And he plays centre back now.
I play
you play in the middle?
of the park.
Well, you know this whole
So
time
ever since I've changed, that's when my career is changing. That's when I started playing in better teams, decent teams, started winning stuff. This is why I always respect Harry so highly, because he actually took the time to find the player in me, where most people in non-league, they ain't got time. If you're not doing it, if you're not cutting it, off you go. But he literally took that time. He saw what I was good at and said, you know what, I'm going to try you here. And ever since I played that first game in the middle of the park, never looked back.
Love that.
Never looked back. And it's why them ones just got better and better. And now it's just comfy in the 4, 6 or 8.
We're going to move on to our first game. Our first game with a guest as well, actually.
Leaderboard.
Leaderboard game, obviously no forfeit.
Leaderboards, everyone here's the captain, right? Captain.
This one is called 2 for 1.
VAR over there is going to say 2 football teams. So an example, AC Milan, Inter. As soon as he says the last team, you crack on, you need to name a player that's played for both teams. At any times of career, they could have gone from Milan to 17 different teams, then back to Inter.
Yeah.
But as long as they've played for both teams, just write the name on the board and first to turn it, literally.
Cool.
Yeah? And it's as soon as he names that second team. Yeah, so can we get some team names going?
Yeah,
so what's your team name?
The Bailiffs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Hey, right, you ready? These men are just...
Team, oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to start simple. Man United, Man City.
Done.
Who did you say?
Owen.
Good one.
Owen.
Wait,
He
Owen?
played for Man United.
City.
Yeah, stop.
Get out.
No, they're out. They're out.
What are you talking about?
They're out.
I said Man United, Man City.
You don't think he's played for both?
For City. Owen.
Played for Man City.
Hey, listen, I only watch the Nigerian Premier League, innit? So, what's he put there? What call was that?
But yeah, what Cole is that?
You know
It's not Cole Palmer, obviously. It's Andy Cole.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Tottenham, Arsenal.
Done.
No.
Sol Campbell.
Yep.
I told you.
Point to them, man. Madrid, Barca.
Figo.
Done.
Oh, it dropped
No, wait,
the ball.
wait, this is where the rules have to be
I
clear.
turned it. You ain't even turned
Wait,
his
no,
ball
you're
yet.
gonna have the point.
Of
Is
course
it shaying it out or turning
No,
it
I
around?
turned
Turn it around.
But I
There
turned
you
it
go.
around.
So, man,
Because this is what they're
You threw it on the floor.
Either way,
I dropped
he
it.
turned it around on the floor. So he showed the floor. We showed you.
Liverpool, Man City.
Owen.
You did Man City again, bro.
No.
You didn't play for Man City.
you said Liverpool, Man City.
You know,
I said Liverpool Man United.
I said Liverpool, Man City. Don't try it.
Oh my gosh, I'm crazy.
What? No.
Who's that? Who?
That's not even right. That's not even
Colo
right.
Torre.
Lyon, Marseille.
Go for it. Don't tell me wait.
No.
Fam, that's a bit mad, that one, you know.
I heard it, but what?
Turn your boards.
Kone.
AC Milan, Inter Milan.
Done. What? You have to discuss that.
Yeah, point
Yes.
each. We both turned at the same time.
No, we turned at the same time. Yeah, we'll take it.
Bro,
We'll take a
this
point
is
each. We'll take a
every
point
week.
each.
Don't
Come
cheat,
on,
don't
man.
cheat.
He can't even see. He's behind the
Thank
TV.
you.
Brother,
Don't
brother.
fumble.
No, listen.
Don't
No, listen. V,
Well done,
I'm gonna
VAR.
be honest. You can take the point. He has been crouched down behind the TV, asking him who turned the board,
Brother.
and the
You know
board
what?
is down here.
And the worst thing is,
I'll be
do you know
honest,
what Ryan
I'll
So
said?
be
you've
honest.
asked him, he doesn't know.
After you said we could take the point, I don't care what you got to say.
No, I respect.
Let's
No, I
go,
respect
next
it,
one.
but
Do you know what
don't
Ryan
cheat,
said?
bro.
Do you know what Ryan
didn't
said?
What?
Don't-
It was both like this.
Arsenal, Bayern Munich.
Gnabry.
Yeah.
No, don't do
That,
that.
what the hell is that? What?
Thank you.
Look at his spelling. Look at
Is
his.
that a point, right?
He wrote I think he wrote German.
wrote Gundogan.
I think he wrote German.
He wrote Gundogan.
I think he wrote German.
You wrote that.
And he changed it now.
You wrote that in Yoruba. Hey,
I saw
mocking it,
No,
fam.
it ended with an N.
Chelsea, Tottenham.
No, yes. Got us.
Thank you. Get out of there.
Hoffenheim, Liverpool.
Done.
Bro, you.
Yeah.
Firmino.
Inter Milan, Real Madrid.
Eto.
That's a good one. But
Thank
who
you.
turned first?
Thank you. Get out of here. Don't because I'm moving fast and you're not moving slow.
Wow.
That was good from you.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I know you got that.
No, it's not who he thinks it is. Because I thought I knew who it was as well. It's not that person.
I don't think he played for Madrid.
That's close.
I didn't get it on my research.
Yeah, here we go.
Courtois.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Alright, cool. 6-4.
cool.
Enjoy.
Bro,
that.
don't even give him that satisfaction.
6-4,
Just move
6-4.
on.
You make sure you don't get this point.
Make sure you don't write Owen. Give it to him. Actually, let him.
Let him write Owen.
Dortmund, Bayern.
Come on, man. Lewandowski.
Yep.
You can't say it out loud, bro.
Thank you.
I'll turn it around
No,
as
you
well.
said
No,
you
turn
said
around,
it.
but just so you know in the future, innit?
So what? Wait, we said that in the beginning. He said, "What's the rules in the beginning?" He said, "You can't just say it out loud."
No, I can't do it.
Hold on. Have you seen you see what's going on here? Every time we get a point here, there's a mad discussion in
No,
between,
Thank
bro.
you.
Bro,
Yeah.
your own teammate has said don't say the name out
He
loud,
said
and he's
it.
done it.
We've won already.
Alright, 6-5. Last one, yeah?
This is the last one.
This is the last one. Yeah? Barcelona, Stoke City.
Oh, what's his name?
Cricket, bro, drag cricket.
Wait, don't rub it. Wait. I did it.
No, I'm writing it down because you didn't know.
Well
I
done.
said it. I said
he
it.
wrote-
I've turned it and said Bojan cricket. You heard me.
You got a
And why
camera.
are you trying to turn it? You didn't even know. Get out of here, man.
Wait.
You heard me. I can't spell his name. I've heard it.
So
Yeah.
Loud all the rubbing.
Okay, cool.
Allow all the shouting.
So they just complained about shouting, and then they just did it,
No,
and they
say
haven't
it.
spelled it correctly.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Let's.
How is it their
Let's.
Wow.
They didn't even know until I turned and said it.
Crazy.
You
And I'm
cannot
very good at this
write
game.
and wipe and then rewrite and then claim a point, bro.
And
You
shout
saw it,
out
isn't it?
loud and-
Wait. The reason why I didn't get the point is because it was readable.
And I didn't know how to spell it, so I told you.
I know, but
No, like genuinely on that, because I had turned
Just
it
call
first.
out, just
No,
say it
listen,
out,
listen.
just say it
I'll be
out.
honest, because I had turned it, I wanted to say the name because the spelling might have been mad off. Do you get it? I didn't know how to spell it.
He wrote Kate.
Yeah. No, that's why I turned it and told you the name, like Bojo Cricket. Do you get it? Because obviously it's hard to read.
See, this is why he was fluffing.
No, do you get my point?
This is why he was
'Cause I've
fluffing
turned it.
fluffing man's pillow, fam. It's cool. Brother, you fluff man's pillow, innit? You just proved it there. So it's calm,
Check his list.
innit?
Check
It's
his
calm,
list.
bro.
Who else on that list?
Okay, so
That one, isn't it? Good facts there. Cause I know you like facts, so I thought I'll give you that
the
one.
winner for this week is Bass and Diddy. Well done.
Yeah, clap.
Patrick Jane.
What's that again? Say that again.
Patrick Jane.
Patrick James.
Bitter. He's so bitter.
Brother,
He's clapping.
I told you.
He's doing this.
bro.
He's doing this.
If I take an L,
This is him.
deserve it.
That
innit?
one,
He's clapping. He's doing this.
Well done, boy.
that one a graceful clap.
Let's get back into it. We're going to start back off at the All-Star game. Obviously, at the All-Star game, you got to experience what it's like to kind of be a manager, came in a suit. What was that experience like for you?
It was good fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. The showcase game was good. It was enjoyable. For me, I just wanted to come and just wanted to have a good time in it, just enjoy it. So I came out with a suit.
Who's
I
your favorite player
definitely-
today?
My favorite player it wasn't a skipper because he only played about 60, 70 minutes. Yeah, he folded afterwards when we really needed him.
You know what's funny?
Just out of curiosity.
You know what's mad? We were winning when I was on the pitch. I
exactly.
came off and they lost 2-1.
Exactly. So how can he be my best player? Do you know what I'm saying?
Wrong decisions.
We say he let the team down. He let the team down.
Mark Lowen on.
Yeah, the skipper.
What did you learn from like a manager's perspective of that day? Like from obviously players will complain about managers a lot. What was it from a manager's perspective that you thought, right, this is hard work or difficult decisions?
Bro, it's one of them ones where one thing I did learn is you see when you're on the side and there's not much you can do. So there's certain things where, let's just say for example, I am seeing a certain scenario or picture playing out that I can't really affect. And sometimes you can be a bit too hasty to make certain decisions or changes. Like sometimes you just need to bide your time. That was one thing I will take away from that whole experience. But you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
It was
no,
fun
he-
though.
It is what it is.
So obviously on the back of that game, there was a lot of controversy on Twitter, X as people call it now,
Yeah.
and it ended up with one of the players, Shay, I think who got substituted and came back on, getting into like a back and forth with pretty much the whole of non-league Twitter.
Yeah.
How did that start? Do you remember? Because I kind of caught it halfway through.
So basically, just the aftermath of the game. Obviously, there was a lot of comments flying about in terms of obviously the two teams. We know each other well, players, managers, all of that, and there was just comments about the game. Shay was basically just kind of venting out his frustrations with how the day went.
Yeah.
And there was numerous number of tweets. He was just tweeting. I'm just there scrolling until.
What one caught your eye?
Until basically I saw a tweet that kind of drew me out.
Yeah.
And it was like talking about this guy. He put on the suit. It said, I can't remember what the tweet was, but it was basically referring to the
suit
suit,
you
and
wore,
he thinks he's the manager now because
He
it was.
He basically said along the lines he put on a suit and I think to the gaffer.
Yeah,
That's
basically,
what he
something
said.
like that.
Okay,
Basically
along that
questioning
lines.
his
And now,
Okay.
obviously, between us, obviously, you know what the whole suit thing was about, and that I said I just wanted to go and enjoy the day, you know, like get some content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I was like, right, okay, hold on. Now you're getting a bit mad now. Like I'm letting you vent your frustrations. I'm not gonna go back and forth, but when you're drawing me out, I'm gonna say something. And as I said, there's certain people like I like to keep peace in it. I like to mind my own business. But if there's something that needs to be said, best believe I'm going to say it. And I've been in the middle of so many controversies on Twitter, but that's because I'm happy to say what people are not going to say.
Why did it trigger you so much? You're not a gaffer anyway.
No, it's not.
It's like you're a player. You're just doing a favour that day. Wait.
It's not what he said. It's the way it was written.
Can we see how it was written exactly, or do you remember more or less how it was written?
I can't remember. There was a lot of tweets flying around. So that's what I don't get triggered like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get rattled like that. So for me, the only reason why I respond, if that was like the first tweet or whatever, I would have just let it go. But it's because there were so many tweets beforehand, and then man's done that, said that, I was like, no, I've got to say something now because no one's gonna do that to me, not me. No.
So you took that tweet as like that tweet as like a personal shot.
Yeah,
at you,
like a
and
shot
like,
at me.
okay, cool.
If it was a
shot at
general
you as a
thing,
gaffer.
yeah, not even as a gaffer. It's just more like I've come here like to enjoy the day. It's banter. Like, come on, let's be honest. Who's gonna go in a suit for? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to. I want to enjoy the day. Now, obviously, some of the decisions I made probably affected your experience of the day. I get that, and I can take accountability on that.
Hold it.
But when you don't throw shots at me, bro. I'm gonna bite back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I feel like? I feel like even when I read it, I feel like the reason why I would have been annoyed kind of by it, is because like it was more like he was questioning your knowledge of
knowledge of
It's
football.
not about him being a
That's what
manager.
I'm saying. Yeah,
He was like it kind of was written like
it was written like
you
man
don't know
what I'm
ball.
talking
So
about.
yeah,
So-
that's
Like
what
you're
it felt.
pretending
So
to.
just-
Yeah.
That's
Just
what
to
it
get the
looked
scenario
like.
right, you took off Shay.
Yeah.
Was anything said on the day? Was anything said?
No,
was
do you
there
know
a
what?
reason for taking him off? No, was it said?
Regardless of what was going on, I was always going to take him off because we had another right back on the bench.
But no, that's fine. But
Yeah,
when
so-
you took him off, did you say anything? Is anything said?
No, what I told him is, wow, we just need we've got another right back on the pitch that needs to play. As simple as that. But in the same ref, I think at half time, we spoke a little bit about the risks that was taken at the back, and now it worked for the first part of it, but at times a lot of players in the back line were not on the same wavelength as him, so it was causing a lot of problems. And
Offensively, going forward, right?
Offensively,
it wasn't even going forward.
Going forward, he was very good.
He was going forward. He was good, very good. I'm talking defensively, where we're either overplaying, and we're playing against a team who set pieces. They were built for set pieces, and we're giving away needless set pieces. So I was like, we can't keep doing this. Like we want to play football. I get it, but you're playing with people that are not on the same wavelength as you, and it's gonna cause a lot more problems. And I wanted to prevent that from happening. So I'd rather we do that higher up in the pitch. I won't complain. But when we're causing our own problems, we've got to do something different. And that's where the initial whole thing started from there.
Obviously, because I was on the pitch, like I kind of like got the gist of it more. And like when I spoke to Shay, I said to Shay, like, you're comfortable doing this, but the centre back next, I can't remember who was
The
there.
centre back and the goalkeepers,
They're not playing.
we're not playing like the way. We're not on the same
So
wavelength.
you'd rather him
It was
kick it long?
Ethan.
No,
and,
I'm not asking him to kick it long. We're
No, I'm just
asking
asking, I'm
you.
sorry.
We're asking you to. You don't need to complicate it as much.
I'll give you an example of what he did. He did it twice. The first time it was like, okay, cool, like you've tried something, but then the players had said to him like, just turn out, because he's basically turning. There's space to go and drive and then play inside, but he's turning back, giving it to the centre back, and then pulling off basically by the byline. But the centre back has stepped in because he thinks it's gone.
Yeah.
So when he's passed it off the pitch, corner. First time it's happened. Then the same thing happened again, maybe like 5 minutes later. And we're like, okay, cool, like you got to learn from that. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't make the same mistake twice and expect no one to tell you.
he's got the ball in the fullback position.
No, he's in the box with the defender. I think it was a cross. It was a cross back post. He's got there. Instead of him taking a touch out to play down the line or into a centre mid, which he did most of the game, he turned back in, but the centre back's already moved, like gone up with him, expecting him to go higher. Because when you have no nonsense centre backs, they're not thinking you're going to do a cross turn in the middle of your box.
Yeah.
So he's done it and he's played like a short pass, but because they haven't communicated, it's a miscommunication between the two. But if your centre back tells you, I don't want you to do that, like he's good enough to not do that. Do you get what I mean? So like it was like if he had a centre back who was ball playing, it would be fine. But because of the communication along the back four, he was the only one doing that. He looked like he was causing a problem.
Yeah. These are all good players, by the way, who can do it. But the problem is they haven't played with each other, so there's gonna be a lack of understanding. Now, these players they may know of you as a player, but they don't know exactly your attributes and how you play football. So you're gonna do certain things that they will not understand because your level of thinking is different. Yeah. Now, when you come to games like this, you got to play a standard way of football. So if you're gonna play football, you have to dumb it down a little bit. So we want to play football. That means you get the ball, as you said, body position. You're gonna play forward. Find your centre mid. Either go back home if you're going to do it, just go back home, but do it in good timing so people understands what's going on. It was making everybody around him look uncomfortable.
So was it like almost like his level of confidence?
Yeah, it
leading
was-
to the rest of the team feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable because it's not natural to them. And it's natural to him. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, like, in whatever team he plays in, if he plays like that and the manager and the team are set up to play like that, it will be fantastic. It's not a problem. But if the players around you don't know what you're going to do, I'll be on edge. If I'm playing right centre half and I don't know what my player's going to do, I'll be on edge. Do you know what I'm saying?
So just seeing how Shea plays and obviously what happened, what transpired that day, can you understand why he has the frustrations he's had in non-league? You've been there for how many years?
Yeah, I think I think that was the major thing on Twitter, basically, that was going back and forth. It was just like, if you play for a footballing side and who is out and out footballing side, that may not be a problem. But they're far and few between in non-league. As I said, I've named you 3 managers, like earlier, that are up there for playing football in non-league.
Yeah.
And there's others out there, but obviously I haven't come across them yet. I don't really know much of them. But there's not many teams that play football like that in non-league.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very difficult for a player like Shea with his ability and his talent to be really effective playing for managers that don't want to play football like that.
So what do you think? Why do you think what he said? Because he was sharing his truths and maybe it was raw truths.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot that I necessarily disagreed with.
Yeah.
Maybe the way that he communicated is questionable. Why do you think like the majority of non-league was so rattled by his truth of non-league?
I think it's just it's the way he was saying things. Because non-league to some people is rubbish. It's not great. And as I said, like, you got to take non-league for what it is. You can't expect non-league to be a professional setup or whatever. Like, what you're expecting from full-time football, you're not going to get from non-league. So it's insanity to think that you're going to get a professional setup and professional standards in a semi-professional setting.
So someone that's used to professional surroundings,
Yeah.
if they come into non-league, are they not entitled to kind of say, this is,
Of course they are.
I'm better than this?
No, it's not. This is the
That's
thing.
kinda
though.
like what he was
No, but
basically saying,
that's what he
yeah.
said.
So this
He said that, though.
this
He
is where it
tweeted
gets
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
This is where people start losing their heads. Yeah, you can say you're better than this, which is not a problem. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
No, but it was a problem though, because it
No,
caused
no.
a problem.
Let me
on Twitter.
let me land. Everyone, you're entitled to your own opinion in that. The difference is if you say something, and the stats and whatever is not showing that, then everyone's gonna think this man's deluded. Now, for those who have played with him, they can vouch and say, you know what, he's actually a very talented footballer. And I'm one of those, I can say that, he is. But
Very.
when you're moving, like saying, rah, I'm better than all of this, non-league is not my level, they don't deserve me. And then we look at all the teams you've played for and how many appearances you've made, what you've done, they both didn't correlate.
Yeah.
Now, for most people who don't, and this is where it gets crazy, because Twitter is one of them ones where no one's got time to do a deep dive and
To your
personal
whole
search.
career,
No
yeah,
one's
yeah.
gonna care like that. They're just gonna see what the facts are
Yeah.
and be like, this guy he's talking nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's why it rattled so many people, because there's many people who have made good careers in non-league, who have done a lot of good things in non-league, and see non-league differently. And that's the thing with non-league. Every player that plays non-league sees non-league differently.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I just want to say, there's nothing wrong with seeing non-league differently in both sides.
Yeah.
So if he thinks non-league's a bunch of shit like I do,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's
It's
what
an
I'm saying.
opinion.
Yeah, there's
But
nothing wrong with
ultimately,
that.
what he said on Twitter
Yeah.
was him speaking
Yeah.
about himself.
Yeah.
Obviously, overconfident, super confident, which
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
for me, I admire, I like. And he didn't say one thing wrong.
He said he's a world-class right back.
Yeah.
He believes he's a world-class right back. What is wrong with that?
No,
No, but he said he's up there with Carvajal, and it's like, bro.
I feel like
Okay, what? Okay,
No, but
okay,
hold
it's
on.
far-fetched. It's far-fetched in
Yeah.
terms of when you're reading it.
Yeah. But
If
this,
you go attribute by attribute yourself, like if you're talking
Yeah.
about yourself and you thoroughly believe that, if you go attribute by attribute with another professional right back,
yeah.
and then you tick every single box that same guy has,
Yeah.
why can't you consider yourself a world-class right back? Because you're
But-
not at that level.
Whoa, that's the
If,
difference, though.
so the question is, if he was, would he be a world-class right back?
if he's at that level. Yeah, but he's not. That's the deepest
Okay,
thing,
that's
and that's what I'm saying. In terms of when it comes to Twitter, people take things from surface. It's what they see in black and white.
Yeah.
You can't say you're up there.
He said non-league is a bunch of shit.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
He
You
said
can
non-league.
believe that you can
He said
be
he's
a
too good
tout.
for non-league, and that triggered the hot. They
Yeah,
even
but
started
that-
doing.
yeah,
They even
but-
started doing. You know the rooms where they go into listening rooms.
Yeah.
Done the whole thing
The
on
spaces.
Shay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
Done
is
the whole
this.
thing on Shay because he said non-league. He's better than non-league, which he is.
But this
Which
this
he is.
and this is what I'm saying is like you can say certain things and it's not a problem. As I said, it's your opinion. That's fine. As I
Saying
said,
word in it.
it's not even about wording. It's when you look at the stats and then you look at what he's saying and you try to pair them both together.
What?
It's
so
kind of
give
going
me
back to what they saying before, like what's your CV saying? That's what I'm kind of getting from this.
So
If
like,
your
for example,
if your
apply-
his
CV,
CV
if your
better
CV
than
doesn't,
mine on there.
I
yeah,
know-
but if your
I know
CV
this
doesn't reflect as a world-class right back, is it, I think what you're saying, a right
Bro,
back.
you're not
For real.
you're not reflecting even as a top right back in non-league. So for you to consider I'm just talking people's thinking. Yeah, you're not showing that you're even a top right back at this level, or the level that you've been around, but you think you're better than this level. Now, by all means, you show that you are technically, as a fullback, he's probably one of the most technical players I've ever seen.
He played 10.
I know,
as well.
bro. Let me get to that. As a fullback, he's probably the most technical players I've ever seen. But when I first saw
In
and
general,
met
not-
O'Shea, I knew he played in the 10. He was a centre mid or played in the 10. And even when he was playing there, he was unreal. So even when I think when he came to Herne Bay, he said he's a right back. I was like, bro, what are you on?
He is, and he's proud of being a right back. He's actually one of them
bro,
guys that's
he-
proud.
He
like,
inverts
I am
in
a
it.
right
But I was
back.
like, bro, you're probably one of the best 10s I've seen. Like when he was playing at step 2, like when he was at Wellington, I was thinking this kid is a joke. He comes to Herne Bay, oh yeah, I'm a right back. I was like, huh? Nah, bro.
That's
You're
his.
not.
That's his
You're
upbringing.
far
Though,
too
you have to
good.
remember.
You're far too like you offer so much more further up the pitch than being a fullback. But what I noticed is that he was playing like a 10 at fullback.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like,
Do you understand his point though when he says to himself, okay, cool, at this level, step 2, step 3, wherever
Yeah.
it may be, I might be able to shine and do this 10 role thing.
yeah.
But if I'm trying to go where I want to go,
Yeah.
I need to be known as a right back because that's
Yeah.
where I believe my full potential can be
I don't-
reached. And if a right back can step into number 10 and score hat tricks at step 2, doesn't that kind of show
His
that
level.
His level. Like,
No, but that's what I'm saying. I've never, and again, I'll keep saying this, I've never doubted his ability once. And then when this was going back and forth, the amount of DMs I was getting, messages, phone calls, you can ask anyone that's spoken to me about it. I've never once not rated this kid. I think he's so good.
On Twitter, it looked like
No, on Twitter.
obviously the non-league obviously was against Shay by default, and you was the enforcer.
No.
And everyone followed you?
I won the enforcer.
That's what it looked like on Twitter.
Let me tell you something. I defended myself. Once I said what I had to say,
You defended yourself and non-league.
I did about 5 tweets. After that, I let it go.
But when you was tweeting,
But he kept tweeting.
Yeah.
And the more he was tweeting, that's when everybody else was
and
jumping.
the more stuff he was saying, I was wild.
That's what I'm saying, but
when you was
yeah.
tweeting,
Yeah.
you tweeted to defend yourself initially,
Yeah.
and then you tweeted on to defend non-league.
Yeah. In terms of
So
people's thought
automatically,
processes.
So automatically, when you're defending non-league,
Yeah.
you're obviously going to go head to head with Shay now because he's not rating non-league.
Yeah.
And everyone else that thinks of non-league how you do, or how bad, or whatever, how people think of non-league, like it's so
Yeah.
great, automatically it'll be all them on your side, and it'll be Shay just picking
Yeah, I
up.
mean, it's one of them ones where that's how it came out to be. It was never meant to. It was never intentionally.
Yeah,
meant
from
to
you,
be out
yeah,
like
of
that.
course, from you.
I think for me, I was just tweeting what everybody was thinking in terms of what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is not correlating. And as I said, because the way non-league is a pretty small
I'm still trying to get
community.
that. Sorry, just quickly. That correlation factor you're saying. What
Yeah.
what correlation did you want to see though? What is it? What was you looking for? What was you trying to match?
So from when you're saying you're too good for this level, for somebody that's too good for a certain level, you should be shining at that level. If you're playing in that level, if you're not playing, that's one thing.
As a right back,
Whatever it is, I'll give an example. I was playing step 3. I dropped down to go back to Whyteleafe. I dropped down to step 6. Yeah, and joined the project. I'm far too good for step 6. yeah. It's not like I've gone out there and said it or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that, but I proved week in and week out that I was levels above. So if I went on Twitter and said I'm far too good for step 6, if people went and checked, I've got something that backs what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's the question I'm asking. What
Yeah.
is the correlation you're trying to see between him
So,
and this?
So what we're saying,
Because every time he played in midfield or the 10, he was doing his thing.
Yeah, what the
As you
argument
know.
was is you're saying you're far too good. We looked at your last couple of seasons and we see you playing for like 7 or 8 clubs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like if any club that was coming to watch you, yeah, they'll ask, okay, they'll check your CV, ask what clubs you're with. We'll be like, okay, why have you played for so many different clubs? They will ask you that question. Like, what is it? The football wasn't great. It wasn't suited. All right, cool. Why did you jump from this club? Now you're gonna have to explain every single decision you've made, because it shows. What's the word? It's not consistent.
Inconsistency.
Yeah, it shows inconsistency. And when we're talking like at the highest level, what separates them from us is their level of consistency. Like they play, but whether they play
Performance-wise, you mean?
performance, yeah. Like, and it's one of them ones where if you're not playing consistently there, but what is it down to? Is it your ability? Is it your mentality?
Sorry,
there is
if you're
something
not playing
wrong.
consistently, performance-wise, you mean? Because he was playing at all these teams he went, he was playing.
No, but what I'm saying,
matter
whether
of
he's playing or
clubs, I think
not,
he's
but
saying.
you're playing for 5, 6, 7
one
different
Yeah, but
clubs.
the point I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get to a point I can't seem to explain it properly. But
Yeah.
he's gone to 5, 6 different clubs in
Yeah.
a season, for example.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean when he's playing, he's having bad games.
Should I tell what it looks like? I'll be honest.
It don't matter what it looks like.
No, I'm
No,
telling
it
you.
looks mad.
No,
No,
but
no, I'm gonna
this is
tell
the
you
problem
why.
with non-league
Yeah.
in general. It's always what it looks like. Just take Shea for who he is. He thinks he's the best right back. He's the best right back. That's his opinion.
All right, so let
No.
me.
He's gone into the
let
10
me-
role. He's gone into
yeah.
the... Just can I
Yeah,
talk
no,
for a
I'm
bit?
saying off him. Let me
Right,
speak.
I'll
Yeah,
let
go
you
on.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it, please. I just want to defend Shea quick.
Yeah, go on.
He's gone into the 10 role or centre mid, whatever, and he is badding up that position, people in that league, teams in that league. He's doing better than players that are actually out and out 10s, 8s, whatever. As a fullback, by the way, yeah. Also, as a fullback in non-league, tell me one fullback in non-league that you're just going to trigger your head and be like, yeah, have you seen this guy? He's a joke. Like, not who you've played with, just you're randomly going around on Twitter. You don't see that with defenders because it's not an attacking play. He's not going to take the piss, score a goal, or do a bit of magic, whatever. You're not going to get that from a fullback regularly. So you're not really going to see a lot of fullbacks getting out there in terms of clips, in terms of socials, yeah? That doesn't necessarily mean he's having bad games. That doesn't necessarily mean he's having a hard time at fullback in non-league. Do you see my point?
I feel like I understand your point, but right now you're so pro that you're not looking at the negatives of what he's done. And what he did was he made himself look like a liability to everyone in football. Let me speak. So when you jump if you've played it 3 seasons and you've gone to 3 different teams each year,
Even that's mad.
Do you know what that looks like? I'm being honest. That looks like every single time something goes wrong, you leave, you jump ship. Anytime something's not going your way, you're jumping ship. And it's like everyone knows football does not always go your way. Like, you can be playing amazingly. I'm never doubting how talented Shea is. Shea is very good. But it seems like, and everyone saw it from looking at where he has been, what he has done, even the clips that he put. People would say his clips are good. No one said he's not good. I didn't see anyone say he's not good. They said that you can't say you're better than this level and you've never been consistent at one club for a season or every year, and then now you go on to say it's the manager's fault, it's the team's fault, manager's fault, team's fault. But why aren't you doing your research, bro? Because you're good enough to get into any of these teams, but you are making the decision to go to these teams, and then when things don't go your way,
Each team.
no, that's childish.
Don't you think, kind of going back to what we were saying before, we know where Shea's trying to get to.
Yeah.
So
Trying to get back to,
by the way. Yeah, okay, cool.
We need to,
But
that's another thing we need to
by
make
him,
clear.
say for instance, I don't like it at Willing and play me in the position I want to play, but I'm gonna stick it out just so people don't look at me that
When
way.
he's playing 10 and he's badding up, he didn't like it.
How many seasons does he have to kind of waste? Because we all know you're trying to get back to your time's ticking. So it looks to me, just knowing his story, that he's trying to find the right club in as quick as time as possible, and that just doesn't reflect well to the non-league onlookers when they look at his CV. Do you get what I'm
It's not
saying?
even just non-league, they look at it like that.
Bro, it's just
it's
normal
It's
life.
if you're
Listen, job searching.
yes,
if you're
8 jobs in
job
3
searching
years.
and you got 8 jobs in 2 years, bro, they're gonna be like,
Okay, put it
no
like
matter
this. then,
how
right?
good you are, by the
So
way.
okay, so 5 clubs. Let's say 5 clubs he tried in one season. Let's just say
Yeah.
Instead of trying them in one season, he tried them over 5. He's 20 when he tried it in one season. If he tried all 5, he's now 25 before he potentially finds the right club.
And then guess what?
Now it's
he
time's
gets
over.
stuck in non-league.
Can I say
Do you get what I'm
something now?
saying?
Can I say something now?
But
Can I
that's
say
what I'm
something
saying
now?
about doing your
No,
research,
and I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
what.
no, I hear what
I'm
you're
gonna tell you
saying.
why.
But
You
not
see
everyone
that
does
there?
research,
You
Helge.
see
No,
that
but
there?
that's what I'm saying. You have to.
No,
That's
listen.
your due diligence.
And listen. I agree with your point. He would have wasted 5 years doing that, 100%. But if he had one good season at one club, he wouldn't even be looking for another
And
team.
if he
Yeah,
had
so
stayed
what-
at Anderlecht,
But
he
then-
wouldn't even be here talking about him.
No. But we're talking about when he came to non-league and when he was playing 10, when he was at Welling, he was doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're playing football. You said as a fullback, you're not gonna get your flowers. Fine, no problem. You've gone into the 10. You're doing your thing, bro. Things get hard, bro. All you have to do is have a good season. If he scores 15, 20 goals, can I please?
I'm listening.
If he scores 15, 20 goals, he now has the doors open. Step 1, League 2.
Not his aim.
No, listen. But you're not there. He hasn't. Has he played League 2 here?
No.
Has he played
doesn't
League
want
1
to.
here? Has he played League 1 here?
Doesn't want
Has he
to.
played Championship here?
No.
Has he played anywhere in a first team environment at any pro ever except for now?
No.
So how is he going back there?
He's going back to a professional setup.
But he hasn't done.
Just so you can understand, though,
No, I get
Anderlecht's
that.
academy from youth to under
I get
18s,
that.
the setup of the professionalism in the camp,
I get that.
it's as if you're a pro.
Yeah, as
Everything's
if.
just so to a T.
And you know,
And then
go
he's
on,
come
go
to England and has gone into semi-pro and has to do well in a position that he did do well. That is somewhere that he doesn't even play. He's scoring hat-tricks in the 10. He's going home the same as if he didn't. He is not happy about it. He is not a 10. He doesn't want to be a 10. He is a right back. He loves playing right back. He owns it. Whether he's doing well in a 10 or not, yeah, great, it can get him a move, but that's not where he plays. That's not where he wants to play, where he feels happy playing. So he's not happy about scoring a hat-trick.
So my question.
What is wrong with that?
Please,
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with wanting to be
No,
right?
I understand the predicament. I'm on your side, to be fair
I
to you.
get that, yes. I get your point. He's not happy doing it, yeah? But he's creating a buzz for himself to move on. You said he wants to go back to a full-time environment. Step 1 is full-time. Most of the teams there are full-time. From there now, he can work his way up. Because remember, he was 20. If you have one good season at 20, you scored 15 goals, you go up to step 1, yeah? That's closer than he would have been for trying out 3 different teams in that year. Because teams are going to look at it. I'm telling you, like, I understand your point and I really get it, because there was a point where I was searching for the best team, and it gets, you're not consistent. You are not
I think-
reliable.
Do you know where it went a bit pear shaped as well when it was going back and forth here? It was like, all right, cool. If you don't like, you're slagging off the system here, whatever. Why don't you go abroad and do this? He's like, I'm not doing it. Don't want to do that. I'm far too good for League 2, too good for League 1. Remember he was saying all these things.
He didn't say he want to go abroad.
No, he said he didn't want to go. He said he's not doing it because that's not his goal. So he was like, right, why don't you go abroad and then work your way?
He said, I don't want to.
Yeah, he said he's not on it.
Yeah.
And this is where everyone is like, so what do you want? And this is where the discussions started to get more heated.
And a lot of men are saying, yeah, but why are you not a pro now? That's what I saw a lot of people
a
saying.
lot of people say that, though. And that's another thing. You see with non-league, yeah.
And he's gone from non-league to playing pro now, by the way.
You see this football life here. There is no one proper way to get a pro. Everyone's journey and stories are different, and that's one thing. He done it his way. It may have not burnt. It may have rattled a lot of people online. Whatever. He's done it his way, and it's working out for him. Not everyone's paths are the same, and it's never the same, because, as you said, as a fullback, you got to do things differently. A striker, his story is completely different to a fullback, which is different to a goalkeeper, to try and navigate their way through to try and get a pro. So that's one thing, because most people are coming from one community and non-league. We've seen time and time again that a certain story develops, and that's why everybody was saying, right, if you want to make it pro, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that, but because that's what we've seen and that's how it works in non-league. Doesn't mean that it's the only way.
What he did is right for him because he went away and he got his pro and he's doing everything he wanted to do. But if he likes it or not, him playing at non-league still kept him fit, still kept him playing, still kept him ticking over, still gave him money, still allowed him to refine his craft. If it's shit or not, no matter what he can say, non-league has helped him.
He must have learned
Do you
something
get it?
along that way. I get it.
No,
You don't
it's
reckon he learned
impossible.
nothing?
It's impossible not to learn. Playing football is the only way to learn football.
Because I feel like if what he's learned is that maybe non-league is not
it
where
for
he's
him?
gonna.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
So
what
he's
I'm
definitely
saying.
learned
He
that.
learned
at
from
least.
He's learned that non-league's not for him.
Yeah, no, but that's the
That's the only
point.
thing he's done.
No, that's the point
Yeah,
I'm saying, though.
That's
my point.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree a lot
with what
with
you're
his
saying.
point.
I hear what you're saying because at the end of the day, if he was in the spaces
No,
at some point,
How?
Not here for it.
He
No,
learned
wait,
non-league is
wait.
not his football. That's not his style of play.
So if he
he's
didn't play
gonna
non-league
leave.
and just play Sundays, do you think he would?
He already knew non-league on his football before he went into non-league.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he
He went
hadn't,
non-league 'cause he had
if
no
he
other
hadn't,
choice.
if he hadn't played non-league,
But this is all the stuff
and he
that
just
you
played
know.
Sundays,
But remember
because everybody was seeing is the Sunday clips of that. If he just played Sundays, would that have been the same intense? Would that have kept him in the same shape he was ready to go back into the game?
No.
Wait, what?
So see, because he was playing
So
Saturdays.
wait, you just said
No, you
playing
just-
football you learn
Just
just by playing.
yeah.
So whether he's playing 90 on a Sunday or 90 on a Saturday, he's keeping up his fitness.
No, the intensity is
Okay,
different.
intensity is different, 100%.
The intensity is
You're
different.
gonna
The
get a lot
quality is
fitter
different. The
playing
pressure is
that.
different.
Okay, the what?
The pressure, all of that is
See, that's
different.
that's
He
another
doesn't care.
word.
He doesn't care about that.
He don't.
No, but when I say about the pressure,
Yeah,
is
no.
that it's the intensity
There's
of the
something
game.
behind it.
There's-
Like a Sunday
yeah.
league game, something can happen and you just no one cares. We'll laugh about it after the game. There's jobs
He'll
on the
do
line
that
on
on a Saturday
Saturday.
as well.
No, we understand it because I know who Shay is. I get it. But what I'm saying to you is, no matter what he says about
The only thing
non-league,
you learn from non-league is that's not for him.
and that's fine, but that's still a
But
lot
it's
to
still
learn.
something,
He already,
That's a massive
and I
thing
don't
to
think he
learn.
learned that because you already
because
knew that before.
judging
you
by
went.
his conversation in the spaces, there was a point where he didn't want to go outside of
Yes.
England to get back in the pro scene.
Yeah.
But then
at
non-league,
the aim of getting to that higher two
yeah,
leagues
but
in England.
but the reality is, if you're in UK and you're trying to get to the next level, non-league is actually the
Which he
most
found
credible. Yeah, so he has learned something that's benefited
yeah.
him because he's obviously
has
got
learned
that.
it, bro.
He's learned something outside of football that non-league's a piece of shit.
And no, but that's
And
fine.
it is, yeah, I agree
That's
with
a
that
life
as well.
lesson.
But it's still a lesson.
That's a life lesson, in fact.
Okay, he's learned a life lesson, but what's that benefited him in his
But
footballing
that's
career?
what non-league does for
What's
many
that benefited
people,
him in
though.
his performance? What's that benefited him as a player?
It kept him fit. I genuinely feel like he has become better from playing in non-league as
Oh, no,
well.
I lost it.
I'm going to tell you why now. I'm going to tell you why. When did you meet him? Because you met him at Sahar.
A few years ago, yeah.
You met him at Sahar. So you don't know what standard he came to London at. You don't know what standard, when he came to the UK, do you know what standard he was at?
So I know
Do you
of him
know
already.
personally?
I know-
Did you see him? Because
with my own eyes, no.
you told me I hadn't seen enough of him. Yeah?
when he first come.
Yes.
And I didn't see enough of him,
Okay.
but I heard a
So
lot
you
about
were,
him.
so you were like everyone else on Twitter. Yeah.
No,
You were.
because I heard from people that grew up with him.
Okay.
So people
Did
that
you
know
play
him
with
well.
him when he first came
I
here?
just said no.
Okay, so you don't know what standard he was at. You don't know.
I know by the people that grew up with him.
Brother, I've let you speak for 5 minutes.
And you're
ask
asking me a question, I'm answering.
No, but I want to elaborate if you don't mind.
So stop asking me questions.
no,
Elaborate.
no,
and
but
don't
you
ask
asked
questions.
me 5 questions in one and I
If,
said quiet.
if it's a
Did I
rhetorical
not?
question, just tell me it's a rhetorical question.
So I
Don't
should
ask
say
me.
rhetorical question.
Yeah,
Here you
yeah,
go.
thank you. Yeah, do that.
Okay, cool.
Do that.
Okay, I genuinely believe there's no way that you can play football because football is a game where you learn visually. If you're in the same situation 8 times, the 9th time you're in that situation, you'll do better because you've been there. If you don't play football throughout the whole time, and he genuinely believed that he couldn't learn nothing from non-league, if it was keeping fit or nothing, he just wouldn't have played non-league. He wouldn't have played at all because it's below his standard. But he knew that there was bits he still could learn. He could, in non-league, you have to be physical. That could be a bit of his game that he wasn't great at. There's loads of little things and you can't say no because you wasn't here with him. And another thing, you asked me, oh, what has he learned? He learned a life lesson. Sometimes you're not valued at where you're at, bro, and that's fine. And that's a major life lesson. It's not like non-league changes people's life outside of ball as well. Mm-hmm. It's about what you learn. Football and life is cruel. It's harsh. It's not, we don't do favours. Football is not nice.
Going off topic.
Huh?
Going off topic, but go on.
No,
'Cause
you
answered my
asked me
questions.
what he learned from football, and
No,
I'm
I hear
telling
what
you.
you're saying
I said,
still.
has he made him a better player? I said, has
yes.
it benefited him in any sort of
I'm
aspect
gonna
in
ask
his
you a
game?
que-
And you didn't answer yet.
I said yes. I've said
What-
yes.
what
I
has
said-
it helped him
I
in?
said,
Tell
you don't
me.
need to- I said physically.
Tell me what it's helped
fitness.
him.
Oh,
Apart from fitness.
how many
Please.
times can
Because
I
the
answer?
man them can
V,
hear me
V,
saying apart
V,
from
V.
fitness,
Yeah, go
what
on.
has it benefited him
V.
in the footballing game?
Did you not hear me say?
I thought like he answered that question to me.
Did I
How,
not
with
answer
what?
it?
Because
When
he
it's
said
taught him a life
basically-
lesson and it's giving him fitness. Apart from
See, you're not
fitness,
listening.
what
You're
has
not
it
listening.
given him?
You're not
But
listening.
I think you're
not listening.
looking at the football aspect.
Yes, that's the main thing.
Straight down to like technically, but
Not just technically,
but I think-
attributes, everything in terms of
But I
football.
think
What did
just
non-league benefit him?
sometimes,
Answer, but you didn't listen.
sometimes, yeah.
No, I didn't, but you're not listening. I said you learn football visually.
Okay.
When you're on a pitch and you have experience of being in the same thing 10 times, the next time you do
You're
it,
gonna do it
you will
right.
get it right. If he wasn't getting it right then and he gets it right on the 10th time, he's learnt from non-league.
What, like
if he
what?
likes it or not.
Like what?
Him Cruyff out on turning day, he can get subbed for that. He can be on, he can...
Where?
look-
At
Can I
non-league?
speak, brother?
This is the problem at non-league. You're trying to speak everything,
No, but
you're
this
not
is
answering
where
my question.
But you asked me what he learnt from non-league, so I only can speak about non-league.
He didn't learn anything.
You asked... Listen,
He learned how to not Cruyff turn in his box because Helge shoved him off.
you've asked me anything that he could have learned, and I'm
I'm that guy
telling you.
still.
And I'm telling you what he could have learned. But you don't want to hear it because you want me to say, well,
You're not giving
it made
me-
him faster. It made him better at passing.
Exactly.
I'm not doing the
Yeah,
baby
yeah,
steps, bro.
yeah.
He's saying
You
to
can't
me,
learn
he's
experience
gonna
without
learn
playing
not to Cruyff turn
football.
in the box.
V.
The only person that can answer that question is himself. Is Shay.
Because you've had experience with Harry Hudson, for example, and you said that he unlocked you as a player. Do you think that after all of this conversation we had, if he was lucky enough to play under a manager like him, do you think this kind of whole situation might have just not even existed?
100%. 100%. Because that would have suited his playing style, and he would have found. To be fair, the way what I appreciate about Harry is that he would have found the best in you, and now the way he and because of the way he tried to play football, it would have suited Shay 100%. So he would have stood out. He would have been very effective, and because of the contacts that Harry has as well, he would have been gone. Like the amount of players that have gone pro under playing for Harry, where some were like half a season, some were literally 5-10 games. They stood out, gone. So I believe under Harry Hunter, like a manager like that, he would have not gone through all of this. And his whole
Which
take
is
on the
rare
league
to
would have
find,
been.
which is
Yeah,
rare
that's
to
what I'm
find.
saying. You have to be lucky, though. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to be lucky.
No, football's luck.
You have to be lucky about that.
Obviously, it's been a pleasure being able to delve into your career in non-league and talk about certain subjects. But to end this podcast like we always do, we're going to end up with 10-5 quick questions. Obviously, the loser will be doing a forfeit.
Is there another pen?
Just for the benefit of the guests that may not know the rules. Ryan's going to ask a question, explain the rules for each question, because some will be different. Some will have time limits, but as long as we abide by the remit you said. And there'll be allocated different points for different questions. Whoever's got the most at the end will win.
Okay, so question 1. Who were the 7 goal scorers in the 9-goal thriller, Spurs versus Liverpool? And I'll give a point per player. And turn your screens. Okay, so we're going to start with Helge.
I only got 4, fam.
Well, tell me.
Diaz, Salah, McAllister, Maddison.
Oh, you have to read them out, yeah? Luis Diaz, Gakpo,
Oh, Bass is still writing and changing.
Salah.
I don't even have a whiteboard rubber on this.
Oh, brother, don't cheat. You got a whiteboard rubber here.
Oh, brother. I didn't cheat.
Diaz,
I haven't cheated. Genuinely.
Gakpo, Salah, Solobazlai, Kulusevski, Son, Solanke, Maddison.
How is that 6?
Why is he so concerned with me?
Brother,
Turn your board round, bro.
Solanke, Salah brace, Diaz brace, Szoboszlai, Kulusevski, Maddison, and I didn't get the 7th, but he didn't have all these. So I get cheated every week.
Solanke.
This guy's been cheating.
This guy's
so cheating.
Look how good he rolls already.
Man
Salah,
wants man to write 7
Diaz.
players in 30 seconds.
If he gets 7, yeah.
I don't have 7. I think I got 5.
It takes 5 seconds to
I think
write
I got
each player.
5. I got
5,
5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I got
so
5. I got
6.
5. I got
What's he
5.
got?
Confirmed award the goal, restart with a kickoff.
Question 2. Southampton have only got 6 points in the league right now, 17 games. Derby County at the same point in that infamous season where they finished bottom, had 1 more point, 07-08 season. But what was the total points for Derby in that season? So how many points did Derby have at the end of 07-08 season?
16.
9.
14.
9.
No points, it was 11.
Oh, my head. Oh, man.
Marcus Rashford is making headlines obviously at the moment. But one of the biggest talking points in his career was what's his best position? Obviously wing or striker. He scored 87 Premier League goals in 287 games. But has he scored more goals as a striker or as a winger?
It's a mind game. Man. That's what
You're too funny, fam. Man wrote both answers in his phone. Which one to rub off?
50-50, innit?
You could have just waited and wrote.
What, Stringer?
And turn your screens. So, winger, striker. The correct answer is winger.
Bro, you gotta think about who he's been playing
But are
with,
you
innit?
saying wide forward or are you saying? What are you
So how many
saying?
points do you... Oh,
I
strikers
fucked
right?
up. Sorry, I
Oh,
fucked
yeah,
up.
boy.
Strikers
I
right.
fucked up. We're gonna double check. It's striker.
Boy.
It's striker. That's on me.
Yeah,
That's on me.
yeah.
Apologies.
You look.
No, double
You were
check it,
you were
though.
just checking winger and Ibra.
So obviously, Man City right now are crumbling in the league, 6th on 27 points. But can you name me the 2 teams that have the worst title defenses? And as a hint, we're not looking far back. We're looking within the last 15 years or so.
I gotta take one of these out. I don't know who it is.
Is there like a
I
Premier
calm
League history
down.
you're talking about?
Yeah, but remember I gave you the caveats.
Oh, don't cheat.
Far back. It's like 10, 15 years.
Don't cheat, bro.
All right, and turn your screen. Stop.
He's talking to himself.
That's
All right, cool. Turn. There's a common idea that obviously if you're top by Christmas, generally you win the league, right? But across 32 seasons in the Premier League, how many times has that been true? And now I'm not looking for the exact answer, I'm looking for the closest answer.
In the last 32 years.
In the last 32 years, which is obviously the whole length of the Premier League, how many times has a team who's been top at Christmas gone on to win the league?
Sorry, closest number gets a point.
Yeah.
What if you get it right, bang on?
Get a point. Then
How
you're
many
the closest.
seasons? How many
For the
seasons?
bonus
We'll
thing.
see.
Bonus point.
No, if you get it right, and you're the closest. 'cause
And
you
we're
got a
done. Turn your
This
screen.
guy, bro.
Turn your screen.
We'll see. It depends who it is, isn't it?
No, we'll see. All right, everyone turn.
So is that a bonus point?
No. I said maybe. I said maybe.
I tried to help man out. Still.
That was good. You just...
Okay, so 2016 Premier League, Christmas period. Just wait, let me land.
I'm thinking already.
Okay.
That's how I think. Oh, I'm not allowed to think no more.
All right, cool. 2016
No, 2016.
Christmas period, there were 2 crazy scorpion kicks scored. 5 days between each other. Who were the 2 players who scored? And I'm looking, it's 1 point for both.
Got it wrong, Ada. Give us 5 seconds.
Hey, stop writing.
And turn your screens. Who's the second one?
Demba.
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 Giroud,
Bar. Yeah.
Crouch. Giroud, Bar, Giroud, Ibra. It was Giroud and Mkhitaryan who we're looking for.
Henrik Mkhitaryan.
So no one gets a point.
No one gets a point for that one.
Oh
He's
yeah.
buzzing, boy.
You didn't just say it was 1 each, bro.
Yeah.
You said it was 1 each, you know.
I said 1.
No, you did say 1 each.
No, I didn't.
I promise you said
I
1
promise
each.
you I didn't.
No, I promise you
Said
you
I
did.
said one for both.
I think Danny was right. You're gonna have to spin the wheel at some point. If you...
No, because you're taking the piss.
taking the piss.
You said 1
Who
each.
did you put?
It's 1 point for both. It's 1 point for both. It's 1 point for both. It's 1 point for both.
You said 1 each. I
Giroud
promise you.
And Crouch.
You're 100% sure.
1,000%.
It's calm because everyone would have got 1, so it's
Yeah, but it makes it look high scoring.
Juventus are currently unbeaten in Serie A still, but are only 6th. But when was the last time they actually won Serie A?
Won the league.
Yep. And it's obviously 1 point for the correct answer. If you also get the manager's name, I'll give you an additional point. 1920, I don't know, what's that bottom?
Are you not for real?
What's that bottom? Why do you write it so small though?
Lippy. My shadow Lippy, innit?
No.
Allegri.
But you got to write it bigger though, man.
Everyone just turn around. Everyone just...
Yeah, everyone turn. 2021.
Allegri, what am I talking? That's your
Allegri.
So it was 1920 and it was Sarri.
Maurizio Sarri, someone can
What,
blend on the
Allegri?
pitch.
So we all got it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, we ready, yeah?
Yeah.
So, who am I? I'm a Norwegian striker. I'm 29 years old and I've already played for 11 teams. I made 16 appearances for Crystal Palace between 2018 and 2019. I was sent out on loan to Ghent and Trabzonspor. I was then sold to RB Leipzig. I've made my name for myself in La Liga with 23 goals for Villarreal last season.
Norwegian striker.
Norwegian striker. If I'm going too fast, tell me to slow. I was sold to Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
All right, Soloff.
Yeah, but
He's got. Did you write it?
Yeah. Sorry, I
He
just
just
wrote
wrote
it
it,
out.
he just
I
wrote it.
wrote it. I know I wrote it.
I saw Saw. I saw
No,
Saw.
I didn't
Yeah,
write
you
it.
I saw
Sorry.
SOR. I saw SOR.
Saw.
So that's good for me.
Good.
That's actually good.
Okay, cool.
That's very good. What are you on now? 3.
So, question 9. Who is older? Paul Pogba, Casemiro, or Kevin De Bruyne?
De Bruyne.
That was the 10th question.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah.
Let's do the tiebreaker.
Would you like to do a Who Am I or one of those golden goals? I think the guest should decide.
Who am I?
He doesn't even know the
You
other
didn't
game.
know that
Oh,
game?
look, now
He
they
don't,
want.
he don't even know what the other game is. That's
play,
mental.
Right, you said.
The guest decided.
What's the other game?
I don't care.
So, who am I? This one is teams only. Le Havre, Chelsea, Arsenal, Portsmouth, Real Madrid,
What?
Anzi Makhachkala, Russian team.
Enjoy that.
Wait.
Lokomotiv Moscow,
This is it.
Marseille, Al Jazeera, PSG, retired. If you want me to say the names
Start
again.
again.
Le Havre, Chelsea, Arsenal, Portsmouth, Real Madrid, Anzi Makhachkala, Lokomotiv Moscow, Marseille, Al Jazeera, PSG.
You lot are dumb. You lot are so fucking dumb.
I'll say it one more time.
You lot are
No,
so
we
dumb.
know
You
it.
got it, yeah?
Is it a well-known name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
honest.
obviously think about some big transfers. He went from Chelsea to Arsenal and then down to Portsmouth. So then from Portsmouth he went to Real Madrid. And then he spent time
This is
at 2 different teams
might
in
not-
Can you see what's
Moscow.
going on?
You might not.
Not Moscow, sorry, in Russia.
Can you see what's going on here?
No.
Bro, he's got nothing on his board.
Did he's
bro.
writing down ones and did he?
Bro,
I'm gonna say it one more time because we've got 30 seconds. Le Havre,
listen.
I can't do
Le
it.
Havre,
Just keep an eye on them.
Chelsea,
Listen.
Arsenal, Portsmouth,
Chelsea, Arsenal, Portsmouth,
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. That's what you need to think.
2 Russian teams. Moscow.
Hey, this guy. Wait, stop the topic. Please. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Stop it.
What's going on?
Think about it.
And it's what's funny.
I can't even hear what you're
Chelsea,
saying.
Arsenal,
Look, these
Madrid.
men are they're not talking out loud. They're discussing out loud.
I'm telling him,
And
think
you're-
about it. That's what I said.
Oh my god.
Hey, they're trying to distract you now. They're trying to... What happened there?
I don't know what's going on.
Come on, fam.
I'll be honest. Now, get that time down. They both get disqualified for the point. You lot are... Can I say it at this point?
No, wait. Do you... I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds and then we move on.
He's mad.
So again, Chelsea, Arsenal, Portsmouth, Real Madrid. No. Chill.
I beg you,
No.
wait. Well,
No.
please. I'm actually listening to you, but look what he's doing.
I'm literally drawing circles.
Yeah, no, but-
sorry.
no, don't.
Nah, Joe is... I have a... Like, my attention span is mad. I have to
but
do...
it looks like you're
Sorry.
Bro, he's helping him though.
I haven't said
No,
a single
all right.
thing.
I think we're done. So
Can I tell them?
just turn your screens.
Alright, just
Is there
take one
anything
guess
written?
each.
Is there anything written?
Just take a guess.
Say the last three quickly.
Last
we're
3 and
done.
10 seconds.
No,
Last
we're
3
done.
and 10 seconds. Let them
No,
guess.
we're done.
Last three.
We're done.
Last...
Just last three.
Alright, say your name. Say your name.
Marseille, Al Jazeera, PSG.
V, what was yours?
I haven't got one.
Marseille, Al Jazeera, PSG.
Yeah, no.
Nah, hang on.
Diarra.
The son of
Diarra.
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 The son of Diarra. Oh.
The Chelsea,
It was
Arsenal,
the Port- it was the
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth,
As soon as I
Chelsea.
and then I
I
heard
don't
Real
know,
Madrid
Madrid.
and then PSG.
That was all I got me.
Do you know what's mad? I'll be honest. When I heard the first, I knew it was French. I said French.
Yeah,
black.
yeah,
I,
when I
said,
heard Le Havre.
I, said, I was thinking
Yeah.
I
who's
had the
French,
half, I said can't take. No, I had Mahrez at first.
Who am I? Lanceros Boyaka.
done, finished, game over.
Say that again.
Lanceros Boyaka.
One more time.
Lanceros Boyaka.
What are we doing?
Just write down the name and don't.
This is a team, yeah?
Oh,
First to get.
Yeah.
yeah.
But we can't spin.
Lanceros Boyaka, River Plate, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Monaco, Man United, Chelsea,
Falcao.
Very good.
very good.
Don't fuck with me. Fuck this way, I miss him.
Wax strip.
£100. When did that get put on?
I just see it now.
Yeah.
That's better than putting a wax strip though.
Yeah, I'll put that in. We'll put that in a pot.
Do you know what? That one was meant to be changed for pay for food or something.
No, pay for food's there.
£100. Who added that one?
That's the one thing I saw.
It's definitely passive.
It's the one thing I saw.
I'll be honest, I can tell you whose handwriting that is.
Yo,
That's how you know it's my boy. I know that's his handwriting. That's how mad it is. I looked at it when he said when did I get on there. I looked. I said this did his handwriting. Okay. Okay, spin it that way. Okay, spin it that
Trust
way.
him.
Wax strip.
Man,
Actually,
he spun the whole table.
Oh, that's light.
I can deal with that still. I can deal with that still. That was a quarter. That was rubbish. I did again.
Yeah, go on, do it again. Just stop it.
Thank you so much, boy.
Oh, he got lucky. Pay for food.
That's yeah. Bring your ear though. Come. We ain't forgot. Cool. Oh!
No, you're.
That one,
Why did
that
you
one,
push?
No,
you
that one.
pushed it?
Listen. That one was in behalf of Shay. It's directly to Elge's ear.
hey, can we change yours now?
No.
Go on.
Oh my!
Yours was actually the worst.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yeah, because you stubbed.
Look, this is what I wrote. Mums, I didn't even say nothing mad.
Do you know what? Let's wrap it up like this. Helge, it's been a pleasure.
No,
my
I
bro.
can't hear you from this side.
No, I appreciate your time. Honestly, it's been a good
Yeah,
chat.
pleasure.
Obviously,
And thanks for
you guys-
coming.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
boys.
coming.
Appreciate it.
good luck for the rest of the season.
Coming over
Obviously,
you.
Oh.
and to everyone, thanks for liking and subscribing. Make sure you like and subscribe before you leave this video.
And get following on our Insta, please.
And
Everything he
another
needs down
thing,
there.
you are invited to the end of season outing.
100%.
Make sure you're there.
Which is
appreciate it.
yeah,
Make
end
sure
of the football
everyone that's
season.
involved, you're invited to the team night out. Yeah, the team night
Team
out.
out,
Yeah.
Playmakers out.
Bringing the will, yeah?
Yeah, we'll bring it.
And on that note,
That's a wrap.
it's a wrap.